on, guys? Welcome back to another video by the professor. Now in this video I got something a little different. Okay, in my last tier list video I rated every single WWE pay-per-view of 2021. You should check out the video, by the way. But this time we're gonna be doing another tier list video, and it's a little random. I bet you guys, I bet a lot of you guys weren't expecting this, but this is me making a tier list on some GFuel flavors, at least the ones that I own. And yeah, so if you're a fan of GFuel, then I guess this is the video for you. And let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, before we start this video, I just want to clarify two things. One, I am definitely not ranking all of these flavors. I mean, there is absolutely no way. I mean, you guys gotta remember, I'm only a teenager, and I have a part-time job, and I get paid minimum wage. So your boy can't really afford all of these flavors that you're seeing on screen. But I am definitely gonna rank the ones that I either own or have tried before, which is, I'd say, a good handful of these flavors. And if there's a flavor that you've tried on here and it makes it on this tier list video, then I hope you agree with my opinion, I guess. And I do just want to clarify, as I just said, that this is just my opinion. If I think that a flavor is bad and you think that it's great, that's great for you. At the end of the day, everybody has different taste buds, and my taste buds may seem very, very weird in you guys' eyes. But then again, you guys might agree with a lot of these rankings. But anyway, let's go ahead and get it started. So, as I said in my last tier list video, I feel like with every tier list, you guys started off with a C tier, whatever it is, just so you could have a baseline and compare everything else to it. And for me, I think the definition of a C tier GFuel flavor is probably Battle Juice. I'm gonna put Battle Juice is gonna be the first ranking of the video. It's gonna be in C tier. I mean, definitely not a bad flavor, definitely not a good flavor. It's just very, very basic. It's like it doesn't really have anything to it. It's just a straight pineapple flavor, and the flavor itself is also pretty light. So you know, you kind of have to chug it in order to get a lot of that flavor out. But you know, like I said, definitely not a bad flavor. And before we rank anything else, I just want to rank Strawberry Shortcake real quick. Now, the reason why I want to rank Strawberry Shortcake first is because I want to make it clear that this is my least favorite flavor of all time, and I don't think anything will come close to it. I don't know why this flavor exists. Okay, look, I'm sorry if you like Strawberry Shortcake. All right, that's great for you, honestly. Because I don't know how you do it. This is one of two flavors that I've had to dump. And what I mean by that is, while I was drinking it, I thought it was so bad that I had to dump the rest of it in the sink. I couldn't even finish the drink. I don't like it. Literally tastes like watered down strawberry milk. And I don't even really like. I'm not even a big fan of strawberry milk. I've always been a fan. I've always liked chocolate milk, and I know that's like a common thing, and it's common for people to like chocolate and strawberry milk. I don't like strawberry milk, and I know this is a milk flavor, and when I tried this flavor, it was in water. So, I mean, I guess it would taste better in milk. I don't know, but I don't like the flavor. Okay, when I think of like, you know, like energy drinks, not trying to say G Fuel is an energy drink or anything, because you know, G Fuel gets offended by that. It's energy formula. Okay, when I think of this kind of stuff, I think of like fruity flavors. I think of like, you know, nice citrusy flavors. I don't think of a gourmet dessert. But I just wanted to get that out the way. Oh, also, we're gonna be ranking Hive Nectar. That is gonna be an E tier. Actually, no, we're gonna put it in D tier. Only because even though I had to dump this flavor as well, it wasn't as bad as strawberry shortcake. Here's the problem with this flavor. It's too gimmicky, okay? When you first taste it, it's a nice, sweet flavor. I mean, it doesn't really taste like anything specific. I guess they were trying to go for that honey gimmick or whatever, so it just tastes really sweet and it's nice. But then you get this weird, super weird aftertaste that I don't even know how to describe it. Just imagine, you would have to try it yourself. Just imagine it's a spring day, you walk outside, and all you smell is pollen. Now imagine that smell, but 100 times stronger. And imagine that on your tongue. That's the only way I can describe it. I mean, the only thing I can say about it is that you would have to try it yourself. Even though I'm not recommending the flavor, obviously, because it's in D tier. But it's definitely unique, okay, to say the least. And that's the problem with it, in my opinion. It's a little too gimmicky. So that's going in D tier. But now that we got those out the way, from here on out, all of the flavors that I'm about to rank are pretty good. So I just want to get those two out the way because I am a big fan of GFuel, and those are the only two that I don't really like. Just to clarify, that everything that is going to be ranked is going to be at least 2 tiers above strawberry shortcake. That's how much I do not like this flavor. All right, let's get right into it. So starting off with 2 bad flavors, we're going to kick it off with our first S tier, baby. Bahama Mama. Put that bad boy in S tier. All right, this flavor, all right, is something else. This is actually one of my first, no, it is my first like favorite flavor that I've ever had. And right now it's definitely probably my top 3, probably my 3rd favorite flavor. It's still going on strong. This is a great flavor. When you first take a sip of it, you get a blast of like that citrusy orange taste. It's a orange, pineapple, and coconut, by the way. Just to clarify for those who are lost, you get a nice blast of the citrusy orange taste, and then like that pineapple sort of like comes in like towards the back of your tongue, and then when you swallow it all down, that coconut aftertaste comes in. So good, so good. Bahama, definitely S tier flavor. Next we got black on berry. Black on berry, I'm gonna put in B tier. With some of these flavors, I've only tried them once, and that goes for black on berry as well. I do not own a tub of black on berry. The first ever thing that I ordered off the GFuel website was one of those starter kits, and black on berry was one of the packs in there, and it wasn't a bad flavor. I just never cared to buy a tub for it, and it's been quite a while since I tried it, and what I remember from it is that it just kind of tasted like a sweeter grape juice. I didn't think of like blackberries or anything when I was drinking it. It just kind of tasted like a really sweet grape juice. And it wasn't bad, but it wasn't anything special. It's kind of falls under the lines of that basic battle juice flavor. It just has nothing special to it, in my opinion, at least. As you guys, like I said, I'm gonna be skipping a lot of these flavors. This whole row of flavors right here, I've never tried before. So next we got hype sauce. I'm gonna put hype sauce in A tier. All right, look, hype sauce has a lot of hype around it. No kidding. I'm being serious. This is probably like everybody's #1 favorite flavor when it comes to GFuel, which is understandable, but you know, my taste buds are different, and in my opinion, by itself, hype sauce is not the best. Okay, by itself, it just kind of tastes like sweet and a little bit of tart at the end. It kind of just, I don't know, it just tastes like a sweet lemonade. It doesn't really taste like a raspberry lemonade that you would think of. However, what I must say is the reason why it's put in A tier is because it is a phenomenal mixer. Phenomenal. You could mix this flavor with almost any flavor and it will make it taste good. Except for strawberry shortcake, of course, because strawberry shortcake is on a whole nother level of bad. But but you can mix this flavor up with almost any flavor, and it will taste good. It just makes it sweeter, and it gives it a nice tart, a nice tart finish when you swallow it down with all the other flavors. And overall, it's just a great mixer. I mean, I don't really know how else to describe a great mixer. It's a great mixer. Whoops. So next we have Miami Nights. See, Miami Nights, I'm gonna have to put it in B tier below Black on Berry. Now, a lot of people say that Miami Nights is the better version of Bahama Mama. And I must say, I have to completely disagree. So, from my knowledge, what I remember it was supposed to be, I think it was supposed to be same thing as Bahama Mama, but instead of orange, it's strawberry. So it's strawberry, pineapple, and coconut. I could be wrong, but I'm about 85% sure that's what it was supposed to be. And I'm not gonna lie, when I drunk this flavor, it just tasted like I was drinking a coconut flavor. When you swallow it down, you get a nice strawberry aftertaste. But it's not anything that's like big. Like it's just kind of a light strawberry aftertaste. So it kind of just tastes like it literally just tastes like a coconut flavor, in my opinion. Like I said, my taste buds might be super weird to you guys. But also, side note, doesn't affect the ranking or anything, but I think Miami Nights has the best looking tub. Like I said, doesn't even affect the rank. And it's a shame that it has the best looking tub and it's not one of my favorites, because I think that tub looks so tough. Anyway, next we got Orange Cranthony. So Orange Cranthony, I'm gonna put in A tier right below Hype Sauce. Orange Cranthony is super, like, oh my gosh, it just hits you, man. Like, you take a sip of it and you're like, whoa. This is like a super citrusy flavor, and it's supposed to be orange and what's it called, lingonberry, I think it was, or cranberry. It's either lingonberry or cranberry. But yeah, very strong flavor. Well, I don't want to say strong flavor. I just want to say citrusy. This is like normally when I drink GFuel, I kind of like chug it a little bit, and I drink it really fast. This is like one of the only flavors that I drink where I have to like sip it to enjoy it, because man, it is super citrusy and it's super good. You get that big orange flavor, and then you get like a big aftertaste of cranberry. It just tastes really good. But I'm putting it below Hype Sauce only because you can't really mix this flavor with anything. And you can't really, now that I think about it, you can't really mix Bahama Mama with anything, because it would just taste like Bahama Mama. Bahama Mama's kind of like an overpowering flavor. But I just think, like, by itself it tastes amazing. And that's kind of what this tier list is for. It's for by itself. But I mean, the thing is that Hype Sauce is consistent when it comes to making other flavors taste good. So, I mean, I gotta put it above Orange Cranthony for that. So, next we have Orange Vibe. Ooh, man. Orange Vibe. I think I'm gonna put it in C tier right above Battle Juice. You know, not a bad flavor. It definitely gives you that creamsicle taste. For those who don't know, it's supposed to be an orange creamsicle flavor. And I don't know, it definitely, like I said, it definitely gives you that creamsicle taste, but it doesn't really hit you with any orange. And after a while, the flavor just ends up just becoming sweet, and it just feels like you're just drinking like sugar that dissolved in water or something like that. It's not a bad flavor. It's just, I mean, it has something special to it, you know, like it does taste like exactly like a creamsicle, like weirdly close to a creamsicle. But I guess I'm just not the biggest fan of creamsicles, because, you know, like I said, after a while it just starts tasting like straight up sugar. Lingonberry Pewdiepie Lingonberry. This is gonna be our second S tier. Definitely a phenomenal flavor. What I love about this flavor is that you can open up the tub, take a little whiff of it. Ooh, and then you put it in the little shaker cup, and it tastes exactly how it smells. I mean, absolutely an amazing flavor. In my opinion, once again, this is just my opinion. Very, very sweet and very, very tart, but not too sweet to the point where the actual flavor is being blocked out. You can still definitely taste that lingonberry along with the sweetness and the tartness. Again, this is one of the very few flavors that I can't really chug and that I have to sip to enjoy because of how, how tart and sweet it is. The only problem with it is I don't see myself having this flavor every day. I could definitely see myself having this flavor like 2, maybe 3 times a week, but I can definitely see myself getting a little bit bored of this flavor if I have it every day. However, it is an S tier because it tastes amazing, but for that, like I just said, I can't really have it every day, so that's why Bahama Mama is still on top of S tier. So, what else do we have? Oh, Radioactive Lemonade, the most new flavor that I have in my collection right now. Radioactive Lemonade is a very, very weird flavor, and I was gonna say interesting, but I think weird would be the better word. I'm gonna put a Radioactive Lemonade in B tier, right above Black on Berry. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be, like as far as flavor, but when you take a sip of it, it tastes like bubblegum, and then it has like that tart towards the end, like all the other lemonade flavors, and it's weird. It is like, it doesn't taste bad, but it's like while I'm drinking it, I'm like, man, this should not be a thing. Radioactive Lemonade is definitely a weird flavor. And if you're getting into GFuel, I don't recommend it. But if you are a fan of GFuel like I am, and you drink it a lot, I would recommend this flavor. But man, it's such a weird flavor. Like, I don't know if I would recommend buying a tub or trying a sample pack or whatever. It's just so weird. It literally tastes like bubblegum lemonade, and some people might be really into that, but for me, I mean, again, it doesn't taste bad, and I have to drink it anyway because I have 3 tubs of this. I got all 3 collector's boxes. but it's just, I know I sound like a broken record, but it's just a really weird flavor, and you would just have to try it yourself in order to see what I'm talking about. Now we have Raging Gummy Fish. Gummy fish. I'm gonna put this flavor in C tier, right below Battle Juice. By itself, it just tastes weird. Like, in my opinion, they're supposed to be going for that Swedish fish taste. In my opinion, it doesn't really taste like Swedish fish, like, at all. And ironically, this is actually the first flavor of GFuel that I ever had. When my starter kit came in, I saw that I had this pack. I was like, oh, Raging Gummy Fish. Oh, I heard about this flavor. It's literally Swedish fish flavor. Oh, I love Swedish fish. And I tried it, and I was mesmerized. I loved it. That was the first time I tried GFuel. But now that I've had all of these other flavors, I was talking to my friend about it, and I have this comparison where it's all these other flavors is like regular Coca-Cola. Like, we have Coke here, we got vanilla Coke there, we got cherry Coke there, we got cherry vanilla Coke there, and then with Raging Gummy Fish, you have Diet Coke. Now, a lot of people actually prefer Diet Coke over Coca-Cola. I don't know why. I just started talking about, I just got completely sidetracked with Coca-Cola. Basically, the point I'm trying to make is that it has a very, very weird taste compared to all the other flavors. It has like all these flavors like taste nice and sweet, and this just has like a weird sweetness that I don't really like. Kind of like, all the other flavors are Coke, and this one is Diet Coke. You see what I mean now? And the only reason why it's not in D tier is because it can mix well with other flavors. And as a matter of fact, hype sauce and Raging Gummy Fish is one of my favorite mixes. So, as long as I have some hype sauce around, I could definitely, deal with some Raging Gummy Fish. Next we have Shiny Splash. Shiny Splash, nothing special. Well, I say nothing special, but it's going in A tier. It's going in A tier right next to hype sauce. I think these flavors taste identical. I know a lot of people are gonna get mad at me for that, but I think hype sauce and Shiny Splash taste almost identical. I mean, you have one that's like a little bit like sweeter and less tart, and then you have the other one that's just like more tart and less sweet. It tastes like the same. It tastes the same. And I don't know, like I said at the beginning of this video, it might be because of my teenage taste buds, they haven't fully developed and I can't taste things to the exquisite amount, but in my opinion, I think they taste identical. And I don't actually, believe it or not, I don't actually own a tub of Shiny Splash. This was another one of the flavors that came with my starter kit, and I figured, why not just get hype sauce, because a lot of people, this is the most popular G Fuel flavor, and then I ended up trying it, and I was like, wow, this tastes exactly like Shiny Splash, which is not a bad thing, but, I guess I prefer hype sauce because it's red. I'm colorist. Oh, man. We got these next two flavors I'm about to rank are pretty good. Next we have Snow Cone. I'm going to put Snow Cone in A tier right above Orange Cranthony. What makes this flavor great is just how good Gamma Labs has implemented what they were going for, which was a snow cone, into a drink. It is weird. I know I said it with a lot of these flavors already, but you would simply have to try it yourself. It weirdly tastes exactly like a snow cone. You mix it up, you shake it up, and then you take a whiff of it, and it smells like lime, like that citrusy, like candy-ish lime. And you're like, what? Why does it smell like that? And then you take a sip of it, and you realize why. You guys know those bomb pops? So the red flavor is the cherry, or the red part of it is the cherry flavor. Then the white part of it is the lime flavor, and the blue part is the blue raspberry flavor. And it's so weird. Like, in a weird way, you could kind of taste all three of those flavors while you're drinking this. And it's not citrusy. It tastes like, I don't want to say like watered down, but it tastes like, it just tastes like a snow cone. Like, imagine biting into a snow cone and then imagine it, I don't even want to say, like, imagine it melting in your mouth, because it just tastes like the first instinct on when you bite into a snow. It's weird. I'm telling you guys, you would have to try it yourself to see what I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, out of all the flavors that I said that you need to try yourself, this is the one that I highly recommend the most that you need to try yourself. It's an experience, man. But next, we got Sonic Peach Rings. This one, we're making a new tier for. We're making a new tier for this one. Alright, as you guys can see, made a new tier. Absolute best is Sonic Peach Rings. This is my number one favorite flavor. I mean, it's simple, but yet so good. Like, the thing about all these flavors is that they have something like super unique to them, or it's like Bahama Mama, where it has like a bunch of like different flavors mixed into it. This is a simple flavor, but the way they, oh man, the May, that's what I meant to say. The way they executed this flavor, it tastes so, like, literally, you guys know the Trident gum, like the Trident peach flavor gum. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but imagine chewing on that, and all that juice from the gum is coming down your throat, and then that's exactly what this flavor tastes like. This flavor tastes like it's super simple. It's just peach, but it tastes so good. Oh my gosh, it tastes so good. I don't like. There's no other way to describe it. It just, I 100% recommend this flavor. If you're getting into GFuel, I highly recommend it. Definitely a top tier flavor. Absolute favorite flavor of all time, and nothing else is going above this. So let's see what we have next. Oh, next we have strawberry slushie. Strawberry slushie. I kind of feel the same way about strawberry slushie than I do with Miami Nights. So for that, I'm gonna put it right next to it. I could put it above it if I want, but to be honest, it doesn't really affect anything, because I'm not saying that these two flavors taste identical. It's just that they both have that lack in, like, impact. Like, you drink it, like you take a sip of it and you're like, these two flavors both lack that. It just tastes sweet. Like, that's all this flavor is. I must say, when you smell the powder though, when you open up that tub for the first time, take a little whiff of that. Smells absolutely superb. And then you mix it up and you take a little sip, and it just tastes okay. I could definitely go through it. I could definitely chug this flavor, whatever. But this is just a flavor that I pick up if I'm feeling boring on that day. So next we have XQC's The Juice, baby. This is another S tier flavor. I'm gonna put it above. Bahama. Okay, come on, just light above. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. This is ruining the flow of the video. Just let me. There we go. I don't know why I was being so stubborn there. XQC's The Juice, definitely an amazing flavor. I mean, if you guys haven't noticed, it is just a bunch of other like fruits mixed together. I can't even tell you one. I'm pretty sure one of them is like watermelon or something, and then it has like 4 other like fruits mixed. It's just a great flavor. Like when you take a sip of it, when you smell it and then you take a sip of it, it literally tastes like Starburst jelly beans. And I know that's like a specific comparison, but for those of you who have ever tried those, whether it be like Easter, those bags of like Starburst jelly beans, they sell out like mostly near Easter. So if you have ever tried them before, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. This flavor, it literally just tastes like that, and it tastes amazing. So, and I know it's kind of a weird way to describe the flavor, but it tastes like candy. And the last flavor that we're gonna be ranking here is watermelon. Good old watermelon. I'm gonna put it in A tier, right above snow cone. Nice, simple flavor. And when you take a little whiff of it, it smells like a like watermelon Jolly Rancher, or like it smells like how it tastes, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Then you take a sip of it, and it is so refreshing. It doesn't taste as much as it smells. It's a little bit lighter, but when you got ice in this bad boy and you chugging it, absolutely refreshing flavor. This is like my lemonade right here. This is what I would drink during the summer after like working out and trying to get that summer bod on, or actually wait, I would drink this before I work out so I can get the energy. Anyway, point I'm trying to make is that it's a super refreshing flavor. Definitely recommend it. This is probably the most refreshing. Honestly, yeah, this is probably the most refreshing flavor out of all the flavors that I have. So it just gets you going. You just feel hydrated after it, even though you're not, because that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, as you guys can see, there's a lot of flavors that I still have never tried. But I hope that this collection of flavors is something that you guys can relate to, and at least one of these flavors you guys that I ranked on here that you guys have tried before and can relate to. And why'd you put this so high? It's not that good. Or why'd you put this so low? It's my favorite flavor. I'm so sorry. I apologize. But like I said, it is my opinion, so I don't really apologize. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe and comment if you guys new. Let me know if you want to see more tier list videos like this, because I do enjoy making them, and I really do enjoy talking to you guys about my favorite things. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!